Hello, everybody. Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world, this multiple time zone world. This is Jacob Rakowski. And really quickly, if you're jumping on the replay, go ahead and give me a hashtag replay in the comments. Hashtag replay in the comments. If you're coming from North America, give me a 1 in the comments. If you're coming from Europe, give me a 2 in the comments. Will, nice to see you. If you're coming from Asia, 3 in the comments. Australia, 4 in the comments. Claudio, nice to see you. And if you're coming from anywhere else, give me a 5 in the comments. Antarctica, wherever you are. Josh, nice to see you, my friend. So really quick, Ryan, nice to see you. So really quickly, I believe I just set a world record, and it was so interesting because I'm going to tell you guys a quick story of how I did this and what I did and why this record is very important. So I landed in Budapest on Thursday of Budapest time, I think 11:40 a.m., 12 p.m., something like that, last Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Roman, nice to see you. Eddie, nice to see you. And as I landed, if any of you have ever flown overseas, you know that flying overseas takes a lot out of you. It's very difficult on the body clock. Balaj, nice to see you. And when I landed, I had hardly slept at all. The several hours, I think the 10 hours or whatever that I was flying. Mazin, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well, brother. And as I landed, I got picked up from the airport. I went to where I'm staying, which is here at this Airbnb. It's very nice, actually. But nonetheless, nonetheless, I was going throughout my day, and as I reached about, 2, 3 o'clock, I just absolutely crashed. I went to bed. Adam, nice to see you. Just went poof, and just crashed. And as a result, I woke up at 7 p.m., and I was very energized. So I stayed up till about 1 a.m., went to bed, and woke up again at like 5 a.m., 5:40 a.m., and had a meal. Why? Because 5:40 a.m. In Budapest time is like 10 p.m. where I'm from time, 10:40 p.m., and I had went to bed at like 6 p.m. my time. So my body is all confused. I'm very off and just wondering what is going on. And if you've ever traveled to Europe or to Asia or anywhere else in the world, comment below and tell me how it was on your body clock, how confusing it was for you to try to go to bed at that time. Lucy, nice to see you. But really, it's like 7 hours behind your time, and your body's just all messed up. So anyways, I woke up, went downstairs, ate some food, stayed up till like, 7, 8, 9 a.m., and then went back to bed. Why? Because at that time, it's 3 a.m. my time in Houston, 12 to 3 a.m. my time in Houston. Then I wake up again at 11 a.m. So as you can imagine, my body is extremely confused. So what is the world record? As a result, for the last 5 days, I have been sleeping in spurts of 3 hours and then waking up for like 5 hours. So I'll go to bed at like 3 a.m. and I'll wake up at or maybe I'll go to bed at like 1 a.m. and wake up at like 5 a.m. And this is happening every single day. And then every single day I go to bed at about 9 a.m. and I'll sleep till 11 or 12 in the morning or afternoon. And what happens at that time is I don't get to complete my sleep cycle. Nancy, nice to see you. James, nice to see you. Because I'm woken up because I have some program to do that day. Whether it's I have to go meet with somebody, or I have to go across town, or I have to go do this or that. But the bottom line is my sleep schedule has been extremely off, and I never got to catch up. Chris, nice to see you. And as a result, I got jet lag on the way back. Last time I went to Europe, I was crashing at 3 p.m. our time. I'm sure they love that at corporate. I'm sure you were just doing great, sleeping right on your desk, and they absolutely just loved you for that, Michael. Nice to see you, South Africa. And nonetheless, I was just absolutely just messed up for the last several days, and this usually doesn't happen to me. But it's because I wasn't allowing my body to do what it needed to do, and I wasn't listening to it. So finally today, I just told myself, I am not waking up no matter what. This is not happening. I am sleeping until I'm done. And today, last night I went to bed at about 1. I slept till about 5. I woke up at 5. I went and I had a big meal at 5 a.m. because that's just what I usually do over here. I went to bed at about 7 when I could finally fall back asleep. Robin, nice to see you. And I slept from 7 a.m. to 3:30. Okay? But I went to bed at 1. 1 to 4, 7 to 3:30. In my mind, that's about 13 hours of sleep. Kathy, nice to see you. That's about 13 hours of sleep. Almost 14 hours of sleep if I counted what time I actually got out of bed. 14 hours of sleep. This is a world record. I think I slept 14 hours. And by the way, in the comments below, go ahead and comment to me the latest time you've ever woke up in your life and the amount of hours, the longest amount of hours that you've slept. Because I'm just curious, is this a world record or can somebody top that? Because I am just amazed. But what's even more amazing is how much better I feel. I mean, ask anybody that I've been with on this trip. Jameson, nice to see you. Taylor, nice to see you. Ask anybody that I've been with on this trip. I have been perpetually, before today, so grumpy, angry, just upset, and just unhappy. Why? Because my body was not getting what it needed. I was extremely frustrated. I couldn't fall asleep when I wanted to. I had to wake up before I wanted to. I was a walking zombie. And after sleeping 14 hours, after needing it so badly, I feel like $1 billion. I don't feel like a million. I feel like $1 billion. I feel so wired, live, full of energy, amazing. Adam, nice to see you. Michael, nice to see you. And that's actually what I wanted to share with you guys as an educational, insight that I realized in real life. It is so important that you actually sleep. And if you're like me, you're hustling. A lot of you guys on here are on the go. You're not a lazy person. You're a go-getting, take action kind of person. And so many times we get behind. Callie, nice to see you. And most people are actually walking around never catching up on one of the most important things for themselves, whether it's because of your job or because you have kids or because you have, just a messed up sleep cycle. Myra, nice to see you. Or you have goals or whatever. But I'm here to tell you, after sleeping 14 hours last night, it is so important to sleep. And I listened to a educational conference call on business growth one time, and it was about sleeping your way to the top. And I was like, well, what does that mean? I hope it doesn't mean what I'm thinking it means, but they said, no, not that way. Sleeping, actually, like literally the act of sleeping. They said, Tilly, nice to see you. They said the most successful people in the world get about 8 hours and 36 minutes of sleep every single night. Why? Because their brain, their body, their cells, their blood, their systems, everything is functioning at full capacity when they are actually sleeping as much as they need to. And cutting corners in your sleep is great. It'll get you more time, I guess, but you will be way less effective. Marianne, nice to see you. You'll be way less effective. Why? Because our bodies are designed a very specific way, and some people can get by with less than others and be just fine. My mom is a person who's barely ever sleeps. I think she gets like 5-6 hours a night, and she's great. My grandfather could do 4 or 5 hours of sleep and be great, which I just absolutely don't understand. If I'm getting under 9, I'm in trouble. I've got a big problem, and I don't know why that is, but I feel it's because I emit so much energy when I'm awake. I do so much when I'm awake. I am so full when I'm awake. It requires me to get that much. So what would you rather do? Get 3 less hours of sleep and be 3 less hours of sleep and be functioning on 50% capacity? Teresa, nice to see you. Would you rather be 3 more hours of sleep, but while the let's just say the 15 hours that you're awake, you're functioning on full 100% capacity? So let's see, 19 hours a day on 50% capacity, or being up 15 hours a day on full, massive, full-blown capacity. For me, I don't know about you, but those 15 hours on 100% capacity are enough for me. And if you can't, well, I don't know what I was going to say there, but basically it's very important to sleep. Neville, Nikki, nice to see you. So if you understand the value of sleep, Matt, nice to see you, then go ahead and comment below, because I've been, what is the world record, for those of you that are just getting on? I've been without sleep, real quality sleep, for like 5 days, and it just absolutely wrecked everything for me. It just made my entire trip not as what I wanted it to be. I've been grumpy. I've been like sleeping in the middle of the day. And finally, last night, I slept 14 hours. It's extreme, but I needed it. I caught up, and I feel like $1 billion right now. So if you understand the value of sleep, comment below the max number of hours you've ever slept in a day in your life, and also comment the latest time you've ever woken up, because I'm just curious if that really is a world record. David, nice to see you. So, that's just what I have for you guys. We need to take care of this temple that we have, and so many of us think that we're getting ahead by waking up before we're done, or getting ahead of the 8 ball. But what you'll find really is a lot of people are walking around on half capacity. Their tank is not it's not full at all. Diddy, nice to see you. Sleep is absolutely healing. Their tank is absolutely not full at all. And when I could actually open my eyes and realize, oh my gosh, I'm done sleeping. You're coming to Budapest? Amazing. I'm here right now, actually. Right on West End, actually. I'm in West End in Budapest. But anyways, oh man, this is just, Tyler, nice to see you. This is just such a realization for me, because I'm a person who prioritizes that. I do get what I need to get. Sometimes I wake up before I'm done, but I'd be sure to catch up. But so many people I know don't put the full importance on this. And if you just realized what it was like to really get the rest that you needed to get, I think you would be 10 times as productive, 10 times as happy, 10 times as more focused, and able to perform and be creative and be effective, because you were at full capacity. Your tank was full, you were ready, and you had everything that you needed to perform. So I am about to go to dinner, actually. I've actually qualified for a dinner with a very, very, very wonderful person, Mr. Holton Buggs, who's a business mentor of mine. And I'm so grateful that I'm in Budapest. I'm so grateful that I get to share some of this journey with you guys. Lydia, nice to see you. You sound like yourself again and sound totally rested. Believe me, I am. Felicity, nice to see you. Believe me, I am. It feels so good to be awake and alive and me. And for those of you that literally do, life and health revolves around sleep. Circadian rhythm of our body demands it. It absolutely does. And, I'm just absolutely shocked. And I don't know the exact numbers, because I don't just ask everybody, hey, how are you sleeping? John V, nice to see you. What time is it over there? Right now it is 5, maybe. I think it's 5. I believe it's 5. So anyways, yeah, right now it's 5. It's 7 hours ahead of Central Standard Time. And I woke up at 3:30, just absolutely lit and on fire. But anyways, I don't just go around asking people, hey, how much do you sleep a night? Hey, what's your sleep schedule? But I would imagine by paying attention to most people, Tony, nice to see you, Adrian, nice to see you, that a lot of people are under sleeping, and they're going to bed late, and they're waking up early, and it is absolutely king. It is such a priority. Bradley, nice to see you. It is such a priority to make sure you're getting your basic needs met. Food, shelter, water, sleep. These are very important. If you're not hydrated properly, you're going to have a problem. If you're not sheltered properly, you're not warm, you're going to have a problem. If you're not fed properly, if you're not feeding yourself good things, if you're eating McDonald's all day long, or if you're, eating horrible foods that are slowing down your mind all day long, you're going to have a problem. Elle, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Tony. Appreciate the comment. And if you're not sleeping enough, you are going to have a problem. Your body is not designed to not be at full capacity and full fuel. I've heard it said by Tony Robbins that sleep doesn't give you energy, and that's, really motion and emotion and your actions and your mindset give you energy. If you move a certain way, if you hold your body a certain way, it gives you more energy. But I'm telling you, try going 72 hours without it. you'll probably not be living. Lucio, nice to see you. And yeah, but one final thing, for those of you, and I do mean this very genuinely, please don't take this as me trying to put something on you. Lucy, nice to see you. But some people literally do have a serious problem falling asleep, resting their mind, and being able to do that. So I'm going to give you 2 different things that can help you with that. And number 1 is actually the products that I provide to people. The world's healthiest coffees and teas, different things that we provide, protein shakes, weight management, all that stuff. But there's a superfood in there called Ganoderma lucidum in the highest, purest, organic, extracted form that literally is designed to go into the mind, go into the receptors of the brain, and facilitate the calming neurotransmitters in the same way that alcohol actually does. So a lot of people drink alcohol because it puts them at ease in social situations. It puts them at calm in social situations. But what's happening in that is it's also doing a lot to compensate or to take away from other systems of the body. So when you are giving something, you're also taking something, and it's damaging your liver, your heart, all those different things. And alcohol can be designed to loosen people up, but it also is damaging a lot of things. Hunter, nice to see you. But what Ganoderma does within the body is it fills the positive neurotransmitters, gives you the GABA that you need to be calm and happy and be able to fall asleep whenever you want to. Mika, nice to see you. Nancy, nice to see you. And people actually who are having problems with alcohol that can't stop drinking. Why? Not because they are physically addicted to it, but because mentally they love how it makes them feel and they don't care if it's bad for them. They just want it. Susan, nice to see you. For example, for me, switching my coffee, it's allowed me to sleep way better, way deeper. When I was younger, I used to drink socially, and now I, don't need it. If I'm going to at all, it's at a very special occasion, but it's not something that I need to have a good time. Terrell, nice to see you. And if any of you or anybody you know have problems sleeping, then as a very serious and genuine suggestion, I can help you with that. Not because I'm a doctor, but because I have something that's helped me. Thank you, Nikki. Chris, nice to see you. And for those of you that also want another strategy for sleeping, meditation, red tea before bedtime, 2 cups, and call me in the morning. Claudio, you're awesome. The hot chocolate will absolutely rock your socks as well. And for those of you who had wild kids, our hot chocolate will give them straight A's. It will give them, constant positives in their behavior at school, and it will make your life so much easier. Our hot chocolate is very calming. I'll give you guys a quick story. My house manager that I just recently brought on board, her son is a absolute Tarzan of a 7-year-old. He's just wild. And I have these hammocks at my house, and he was swinging around on them, and he was running through the house, and I was like, oh my gosh. Carlton, nice to see you. I was like, oh my gosh. How do you have that much energy? But I gave him a hot chocolate, and within 5 minutes, he was sitting calm in a very positive way, just relaxed, and it was healthy. And I was like, what is going on? This is amazing. Marco, nice to see you. And the second thing was, my house manager's daughter was, I think, getting a C or a D, or maybe even lower than that, in her science class, and she drank a hot chocolate the next morning before her test, and she made a 98. I don't know about that, but that says to me, improve focus, improve clarity, improve mental calmness, and when you have mental calmness, you can sleep. Chrissy, nice to see you. And the second thing that can help you with this is meditation. Meditation is so critical. And by the way, just really quickly, if you meditate, go ahead and comment below if you meditate and what it does for you. And if you consume the products that I'm talking about, comment below in how it benefits you and what it does for you, sleep or non-sleep benefits. So the second thing is meditation. Meditation is very, very important, especially in this world where we have 8 million notifications on our phones, where we have constant stimulation, constant things happening, so many things to do on our to-do list. Sometimes we just need to set that down for 20 minutes and meditate. Neus, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. And what I do is in the morning, I meditate 20 minutes. In the evening, I meditate 20 minutes. And it is so good and calming for my mind to relax and chill out and be able to just sit and let everything go by for a little bit. And throughout my day, sitting in silence is golden. It absolutely is. And I go throughout my day, and I'm just able to be more in control versus be controlled by everything that's going on around me. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Brad, nice to see you. This is my world record. I believe it is. I slept 14 hours. If anybody can top that, go ahead and comment that. I woke up at 3:30. It was 3:30 p.m. It was amazing. And I just can't believe it. Stefan, nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hope to see you in Budapest, actually. Fibromyalgia pain is under control because of OG. Sleep, water, sleep better, clear mind, tons of energy for just a view. Wow, that's phenomenal. And what are you drinking, by the way, Chris? I'm very curious. Alan, nice to see you. So anyways, that's my world record. If you guys have taken value out of this, if it's been beneficial for you to hear golden yellow corn Teresa, I'm not sure what that means. Anyways, if you've taken value out of this and you know somebody who can't sleep, yeah, Teresa, nice to see you. Or if you know somebody who just doesn't sleep, just purposefully they don't sleep, then share this on your timeline. Mihala, nice to see you. From Milan, nice. And yeah, share this on your timeline, share it in a message, whatever, because the world is very sleep deprived. In this world that we live in, people are absolutely sleep deprived. And if they were functioning at 100% and not 50%, they would be so much more happy, so much more full, so much more focused. And I can't tell you how good I feel to be just a world record holder of the most sleep in a day. Maybe. I don't know. It feels good to be at full. So anyways, I'm going to let you guys go. I have to prepare for a dinner. And by the way, if you do share this, go ahead and let me know in the comments below so I can give you a special thank you, because I do appreciate people hearing the information that can help them with their health, their life, everything. And the world needs to know it. So anyways, see you guys later. Chris, you rock. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. See you guys later from Budapest. Be sure to get your sleep. Don't be cutting corners on that. It's so important. So hopefully you won't have to catch up and get 14 hours straight, because that's just too much. You'll basically waste your whole day sleeping, which I've essentially done, but I absolutely need it, and without it, I just wouldn't even be alive. I'm so grateful. Thank you, Jacob. The positive energy you radiate. Love the positive energy you radiate. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So, by the way, Mika, if I'm thinking correctly, next time I go to Minneapolis, we definitely need to grab some coffee or lunch or whatever. So, all right. Peace out, guys. Have a beautiful day.